I've prayed that my life will be difficult because I understand that nothing of value is easy, and I want to live a life of value, and I want to provide for people. Except then, when it gets difficult, I just shut down and lie on my bed and try and hide by watching YouTube or by listening to music or something. And I think one of the big things, one of the big reasons why I'm so stuck is because I'm in survival mode. I think that I've created this perception of not making any money is going to lead equivalent to me dying, essentially. And so anything that does not contribute to me making money, which kind of only is working on filming videos like this or building my clothing brand and things like that, anything other than that feels completely useless. So me going to the gym right now and doing a killer back day and all of the 4 years that have built my physique, me continuing to go to the gym to maintain and level up my physique feels like I'm still wasting my time, because my only concern right now is about making money. And I think that that's a really bad thing. I'm sorry if I'm not staring at the camera. I'm literally driving. I just think that it's going to be good for me to drive and talk at the same time, because when I'm not focused on trying to film a video and when I'm just kind of talking, it's so much easier to explain my ideas and my concepts, which is why in my head I have the perfect video script first try. And then when I try and pull out a camera and just copy it word for word from what I said in my head, it just becomes this whole mess, right? So I think driving for now, I'm paying attention to driving. I'm not like a bad driver, I swear. But while I've got my mind preoccupied, it stops me from having to worry about how I look on camera and how I sound and what words I'm using, because I'm so focused on actually driving. And I think there's actually a big comparison that I'm needing to make between this, what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry, I'm feeling like I'm being sent a message, that I'm being shown this path, that I'm specifically being shown these thoughts right now through this thought pattern to try and teach me that. So what I mean by this is, because I'm so preoccupied with trying to make money, everything around that, oh my gosh, sorry, I've just pieced everything together and it's so obvious. Because I'm so focused on trying to make money, everything around that is a problem. But when I'm focused on every problem, right, on solving or bettering every problem, the money will come, right? And this is a quote that Alex Hormozy said: if you focus on making money, you'll run into problems. If you focus on fixing problems, you'll run into money. And for me currently, I'm focusing on only making money And it's leaving me in this disgustingly evil cycle of self-hate and laziness, and I guess depression. Because I never want to admit to being depressed, because I don't really believe in depression. It's an emotion. That's what I'm trying to say. Depression is an emotion. It comes and it goes. I'm not a depressed person. I feel depressed in this moment. Okay. And so I need to shift my frame of focus from just trying to make money now and move it to all of these problems in my life outside of making money. How do I solve them? How do I make it less of a problem? And how do I do that? How do I solve those problems more efficiently, quickly, easier? And then how can I teach this to other people? How can I show people how they can solve the problems that I'm going through? And by solving those problems, the money will come. And that does make a lot of sense. If I were to sit down to film a video, everything is like flowing in my brain right now. I'm getting so many mental jumps. This is kind of why like ADHD is a benefit in some cases, because your mind can connect completely different ideas in ways that many people wouldn't have ever thought of. But when you're trying to go to sleep and your brain just jumps, it's not fun. But I'm losing it. The idea is slipping away. Okay, I think I've got it. But I've got it. I've figured it out. So this guy who gives dating advice, right? He said this one quote: "A famous coach will never get nervous to interview a potential candidate for his all-star team," right? Which means that you're putting the nerves onto you because you're trying to see if they like you, if they approve of you. If you're the coach of an all-star team who can get any player that they want, and you know this, you're not going to be nervous interviewing a potential candidate for your team, because you know that you're going to find the right one, and it doesn't matter if they aren't the right candidate for you. So how this relates to making the video is shifting your focus away from trying to get something out of someone and realizing what you actually bring to the table. And that is why people will come to you instead of you having to hunt for them. My camera's about to die, so I'm going to charge it and think about some other stuff. Peace.